Welcome back, you children of Kirby's Dreamland. We are back in Kirby 64 in the Crystal Shards in the fourth and final level of the Pop Star. We are introduced to our first boss level, Wispy Woods.
Yes, and this is actually like the second or third most difficult variation of Wispy Woods that we have ever had.
And he's not even really that difficult. The only thing that can make this boss fight difficult is if you do not come in with any powers whatsoever. Because whether you do or do not have powers, you will have at least some way of taking out the boss.
Yeah.
Either the boss is going to create its own projectiles that Kirby can use as weapons back at him, or the powers will allow you to hit the weak spots after it spawns the projectiles.
Right.
What? You know those roots. Got to attack the roots. Hit them 2 more times. Angry roots.
And
pow.
yay! Wispy Woods has been bested.
Bye.
So, Popstar's collection of crystal shards has been fully collected, allowing us to go over to Rockstar.
What kind of star do you want to be? You want to stay in pop? Or do you want to go some rock? Away to worlds not yet visited. The Rockstar.
It is really weird that Rockstar is, all entirely discombobulated.
Yeah, it looks like a crumbled up cookie. I mean, they could have just as easily called it the Cookie Star, and I would have said, okay.
Alright, so majority of Rockstar is actually takes place in this desert environment. And this desert environment is, for the most part, pretty good. But it does come with some... it does come with a couple of BS moments later on in Dough World.
It is certainly a nice change of color.
Why did you throw away
Beam Sword?
Why did you throw away Fire Sword for Fire Arrows, man? Fire Arrows is actually really bad in this level because of all the changing elevation.
Yeah, I just, again, I just don't want any of the powers to get stale.
But see, it's so difficult to hit him! Ugh. I dislike Fire Arrows. Fire Arrows is not as bad as I make it seem because the splash on the arrow itself is actually really nice. But, like, figuring out how long you're supposed to hold it in order to precisely go where you want, and aerial attack specifically, no, this weapon is not. This combination is not fun to use.
Not for at length. I agree. Oh, now we have a chance to get some double rock. Hey, I got him. Get over here. Nice.
All right, and behold, Giant Boulder. Kirby cannot jump, and he moves slightly faster than normal rock, but yeah, it's effectively just a better version of rock. To be perfectly honest, a double rock is arguably one of the better combination powers that you get access to for this level specifically.
I love Kirby. I love Rock Kirby. I mean, the thing about double rock versus regular rock is really there are only 2 differences between single and double rock. The size of Kirby, which will improve the reach of his hitbox, because anything that he touches that can be destroyed will be destroyed. You do get invulnerability being either one. The power gets deactivated if you get hit. And also the blast radius when Kirby sheds off the rock increases if you have double rock.
Right.
But overall, he is just plain cute when he turns into Rock Kirby.
I kind of miss this. No, that's right. We do get Statue Kirby in this game. It's Rock and Cutter. And oh god, I am remembering one of the absolute worst references in this game that involves you using Statue Kirby in order to collect the Crystal Shard.
Yeah, that crystal shard took me a little while to figure out how to do it. Like, I eventually, I remembered how to do it. I swear, I did not use any guide videos in order to do this game 100%.
Sweet.
That's how a little experience coming from having played this game while growing up, and also just underscoring, again, this is not a difficult game. A child could 100% this game.
Which is good,
and
because, which is good, because that is the kind of brand marketing that Kirby usually tries to go for.
And by gum, one point, I was that child. I'm damn proud of it.
So, as a child, did you understand the reference for that crystal shard?
Nope.
Okay.
There's a crystal shard, there's a way to get it, so I'm going to get it, and then other references can go by the wayside.
As an adult, do you recognize what the reference is?
What he has to turn into in order to get the shard? I think he has to turn into is it the gerbil?
Well, it's the hamster. The hamster's name is Rick, by the way. So, we're not going to be there for a long time, so we probably shouldn't be talking about it now, but screw it, it's the topic at hand. What Statue Kirby is it's Rock Cutter in this game. And very specifically, it is a reference to all of the animal friends that Kirby had access to in Dreamlands 2 and 3. He gets access to Koo, he gets access to Kine. I remember that the big ones that he gets access to specifically are Rick, and I don't remember if he gets access to Nyago, but I know that he gets access to Koo, Kine, and Rick. And Rick's ability in Kirby's Dream Land 2 and 3 was the ability to infinitely climb up walls.
And that was, well, you got me there, Mr. Gridak, because if I had recognized that ability from earlier Kirby's Dream Land games, I would have had a much easier time at solving that particular puzzle.
Maybe. Yeah, that's one of the other ones that Kirby gets access to. I'm pretty sure Kirby does get access to Pitch. No, the Animal Friend system, for the record, is a precursor to the combo abilities in this game, because each of the animal abilities actually each of the animal partners that you had used abilities in different ways. I forget what all of Rick's specials were. But one of the more important ones was Koo with the umbrella was an extremely powerful travel ability. And Koo is the large owl.
I get it. Cuckoo.
Yeah, I think that's technically the reference that they're going for. You are hunting for something here, Mr. Cloud.
I'm hunting for a ground, either a ground or a rock power-up, because now I have electricity, and I happen to know that... Actually, wait, no, that's right, because yellow looks too much like... It's definitely yellow. You need
electric rock here, don't you?
Yeah, and electric rock that's an interesting ability that Kirby gets to use. A ball of gets to use a rock plasma ball. Thank you. And while you can't exactly control where the plasma ball goes, it will continuously just circle round and round and hit everything in its path, or it will explode. But I'm not content with leaving behind an open crystal shard. Let's get the correct power and finally get that hidden crystal shard real quick.
This is not actually the first instance of this because Popstar actually has a couple of instances where you can come into the room and just delete your chances of getting access to the power. But this is one of the earlier instances of this kind of level design. This will happen multiple times throughout the game where the level will attempt to provide you with the correct combination of powers that you need, but without foreknowledge, you're likely to miss it.
Oh yeah, of course, and that's part of the beauty of how liberally you can move in and out of levels. If at any time if you realize that you made a mistake, you can retry a level.
Behold, Plasma Ball. For the record, Plasma Ball is actually really fucking good. You say that you can't actually control it, but it covers so much of the screen with this additional projectile, and you can cancel it really quickly, so... Yeah, this it may look a bit chaotic and unwieldy, but to be perfectly honest, it actually is a very good offensive power.
It's just you have it attacks so much of the screen at once. Anything that the beam touches gets attacked. Anything the rock touches gets attacked. In order to get some power combinations, you absolutely can go... If you remember a good source for an enemy, for example, if the enemy type you're looking for spawns at the beginning of the level, absolutely go into that level, copy the enemy, and then just exit the level, and you will carry over that power into any other level as you choose.
Which is very important, specifically towards the latter half of the game, where you are required to do pretty much exactly this multiple times.
And thankfully, the levels in Kirby 64 are pretty short, so you're not going to spend a lot of time going back to the areas where you need to.
And I forget, each of the crystal shard spawns gets replaced with a blue star points, which is 10, right?
That's correct. Yes, that the game will still reward you for going to the places where crystal shards were spawning. Just it won't give you another crystal shard. You get star points. Kirby, he breaks rocks with his face.
Well, rather he throws rocks into other rocks, and his powered rocks break rocks. Wah.
Kirby, his ass can break rocks.
It can.
Okay, now wait for Waddle Dee to open up the ceiling again. You can already see the line of demarcation where he's going to break through.
Thanks, Waddle Dee.
Yeah, so he has to poke his head down so you realize that you can go through it.
And here we are. Flail.
Bust.
There.
Bust open the nose. Now, this is me not realizing that you can just exit the level at this point. Thing is, I'm so close to the end of the level.
We are right near the end of the level anyway. I mean, I'd like you to actually be using your slides here in order to take down these grounded enemies, you know, get through here slightly faster, but oh well.
Those freaking dudes get so creepy when they transform.
You lose the ball and chain power.
Run. Just go. Just go.
Ouch.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, in the next episode, we will continue on with Rockstar. Be safe, everybody.
And got it.
That is not the one up, Mr. Cloud.